Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Center Tycoon, and of course welcome back to the cupboard, which this time round is called the Cupboard 07 because reasons. So what happened last time out in the exciting tales of the cupboard? The big thing really was this just here, and it's our cafe. The Cupboard Cafe exists and it's a thing and it's marvellous. I was going to say it looks glorious. It doesn't look glorious, it looks functional and it looks nice. It looks sort of welcoming. You've got these little booths and they're all quite lovely. There's 5 booths. Here's the counter where you go and order your food and your drink, and there's a little kitchen at the back just here with a stove type thing, and I think that's a fridge. And then we've got the employees in, so the employees stand here. This is where they take the orders, and I think they make the coffee here as well because their official title is a barista. So they must make the coffee, and then we have a cook chef type person who works back in the kitchen. Now there has been a suggestion made in the comments, and it's a very good suggestion, that we possibly move this kitchen somewhere else because it's quite big, and there is a bit of an issue with how the guy in here, the chef guy, delivers the finished food products over to the counter. But we'll come to that later on. We'll have a little look at that in a moment. Another thing we did, we got this working. We got the yoga classes working, and they make an absolute fortune. So, yeah, there was a bit of an issue where the yoga people were all going outside, just having yoga lessons out on the street because they couldn't fit into the room because there wasn't a space for the trainer to stand. So now we've got this little gap just here. The trainer can stand in here. Now the plan is that we are going to expand our yoga room bit by bit. We're going to do it very gradually because I think we can get quite a big yoga room in here. The classes are all full already as of day 40, whatever we are, day 47. Is that tomorrow? Yeah, so today's 46, tomorrow's 47. 25 out of 25 people going in there. And then it's empty, which is quite good for us. That's very encouraging because that means that we can start getting some development work done on this and then schedule a class in. So what we'll do is, let's actually work on this now because we make quite a lot of money. We make quite a lot of cash. So here we go. This is the current plan. So build this out like this. So I think we can expand it as much as that. I think we can have an extra 3 tiles worth. Now I did say, let's do it bit by bit. I don't think we need to do it bit by bit. I think we can make a great big extra chunk of this sort of yoga room. We can have an extra 1, 2, 3 rows. We can have an extra however many yoga mats that is. So let's go into build and let's remove that wall and remove that wall. And then we want to then put in some walls. So we want to build a concrete wall just there and build the concrete wall just there. I kind of feel like we should have made these wooden walls or something because, you know, you've got a nice yoga room with these lovely wooden floors. It's all about peace and, you know, meditation. You've got these great big concrete walls either side of you. But whatever, nobody seems to be too fussed. So yeah, we'll have that. So we'll expand that out, and then we need to remove that wall as well, don't we? So let's also get that done. So not destroy plans. No, don't destroy plans. Destroy walls. There we go. Destroy walls. Away with you, walls. I think we have just closed. Yes, we've just shut. Can you all leave, please? Some very important development work is going on. If you could all just clear off, that would be marvellous. There we go. Good. So everyone's gone away. Although, to be fair, we only shut for about 3 hours because now people are going to come back in again. So let's see how with this all works. What are our goals? Buy something worth over 500. Unlikely. 260 from vendor sales. Yeah, we'll get that probably. And buy something worth over 1,000. That is also equally unlikely. Okay, I've also just noticed the manager can walk through walls. That's quite a useful skill to have. Okay. Right, now let's get all the flooring done in here. To be fair, she's done that very, very quickly. Good job. Good job, Manageress Penge there. Right, okay, go into here and grab, what floorboards were they? Straight floorboards. I think it's those ones. Yeah, there we go. That looks about right. So move time on nice and fast. Let's just get her in to do this. And then we do want to have, what's that? Employee wages. Ah! Oh, that's very good. Employee wages has been researched. So all the wages of our staff and trainers are down by 20%. Which is brilliant. That's really, really good. Okay, while we're doing all this other stuff, we're faffing about with getting this yoga room all set up, we'll research solar panels because we earn quite a lot of money. And I think the earlier we get this in, then we're going to start saving 80% on our power costs, which has got to be a good thing. Now, I don't know if we pay loads and loads on power. How much do we pay on, how much have we paid on power already? 27.66. So it's more than the wages. It's more than the wages. So yeah, if we get that done, that could be a huge saving in the long run. And as it was pointed out in the comments, it's power for everything, not just lighting. It's power for everything. So for the stove and the games machines and all the sort of cardio equipment that needs power, it's power for anything and everything. So that could actually save us quite a lot of money. So yeah, let's get that done. We've got the money to pay for it. So yes, we shall have solar panels, please. We'll stick some solar panels on the roof. It'll all be fine. It's a bit dark in that corner, isn't it, in here? And up there as well. Not so bothered about the corridors up here being dark, but I don't like the fact that the top of that room is a bit dark. It makes me sad. So let's get ourselves, let's go to, can we put a 50-watt bulb in? Will that cover the corners? I don't think it does. I'm not really a fan of the 50-watt bulbs. Let's chuck a massive bright bulb in. There we go. Let's pop it there. So it's that one's one away from the wall. So let's put that one there. There we go. Right, clear that. And now let's do this. Now, is this going to conjure up some spurious random light placement? I don't know. Let's see. So no lights in there. Drag that over and drag that down. Okay, so it's not generated any extra light placement. No. Okay, marvellous. I think it has done once upon a time. What down here? Didn't it put a load of lights in that we just didn't need? Okay, this is good though. This is all good. Okay, you can go and grab that light. Once that light is in, we shall pause time. And now I think we can go into buy. We can go over to, is it that one? Yep, we can get a load of yoga mats. So we can change the colours of these, which is nice. We'll have a blue one. We'll have, I know, all sorts of things. And we'll just fill this up with yoga mats. So we're just going to go through and just put down lots and lots of different yoga mats of all different styles. We'll just sort of rotate it around. It's good. So drop this in. And we've got the money for this as well, so it's all fine. Right, there we go. And there and there. Okay, so they can all go in. Right, whilst that's happening, we can now expand. Oh, no, we can't expand this quite yet, can we? We can't expand that right now because there are things scheduled. But as of tomorrow, the scheduling for that will run out, which means that we can then expand the zone, and then everything from day 48 onwards can be in the huge, big, gigantic yoga room with this sort of little bit in the middle. This little sort of, I don't know, this bit in the middle where they're all going to sort of turn and go, ooh, and he stood in the middle of all these people doing yoga-y things. I don't know if I'd like that. I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. But okay, right, so the person can stand there, do yoga stuff, and everyone else can turn and look at them. Marvellous. And we've completed one of the daily bonuses, 260 earned from vendor sales, which gives us an extra $200. And as I can say, the yoga class is underway, but it's now finished. And we got 550 monies for that. So, okay, so let's have a look. What are they saying? Edwin Gates was fair. Edwin Gates was average. Edwin Gates was nice. It's a little bit kind of wishy-washy, that, isn't it? However, cafe food was delicious. Receptionist Lottie Eaton was very charming. We got a 4.5 out of 5 rating. Ricardo Powers, you can come again. I like the food at the cafe. Okay, so the cafe is proving to be a big hit, which delights me. I'm so glad the cafe is actually working. So it's shut now because it's a bit late. And nobody needs a cafe at 11 o'clock at night, surely. Not at this rec centre. Maybe at some point we'll open it up. 24 hours, I don't know. But right now we'll leave it as it is. I think it's sort of doing okay right now. So let's just see then how much money. Oh, I just missed it. Just missed the little thing to see how much we'd earned. But never mind, that's all fine. I'm sure we earned quite a bit. We've lost a member. We lost a premium member. That's fine. They sort of flit around anyway, so that's all okay. We'll complete calendar event. Fairly sure of that. We'll earn that from vendor sales. We will not have, however, 100 concurrent customers. That's just not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all for a long, long while. Right, we open things back up. Manager is still researching solar panels, just got over halfway. So that'd be quite nice. And then after solar panels, our next plan is to go to bodybuilding 3, which is fine. That's only 600 monies. So, we've almost got that as it is in profit from today. So we'll get that done. Then we'll add a little bit onto the end of the gym, where we shall add these fancy things. So the large dumbbell rack and the chest flies and the cable crossover and the squat rack. We'll add those in and make that a members only area. So only members can go into there. It's a fancy la-di-da area. And that might make people become members because they want to use the fancy pants bodybuilding kit. And also that leads on to this. So durability costs are reduced by 50% because we put rust protection onto stuff. That's got to be good. That's got to be a good investment. 50% reduction in durability costs is brilliant. So yeah, we've got some good stuff coming up here. And then at some point we are going to have to go for swimming. We're going to have to go and get the swimming stuff in. Because we've not got, if you look at this, we've not got that much left. We've not got that much left to unlock. Hopefully we'll get those two things done today. Merchant 2 we can't get because it's still in development, which is fine. I think these are all in development. So boxing ring, tennis court, basketball court and hockey rink, which all sound absolutely fabulous. They're all locked away as well, so they're still in development, which is fine. We can get the swimming pool. We can get the spa and the sauna, which sounds quite good. I like the idea of that. That sounds fun. Swimming 2 is not something that we can get. And yeah, down here is we can get the bowling alley. I think that's in. So what can we actually get? Let's have a look. So we can get 1, 2. So 2 things. We can unlock that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 things and then the thing we're doing now. So there's 9 more things for us to unlock. And then that is everything unlocked in the game as it stands right now. Also, we are making quite a tidy profit at the moment. That is brilliant. Okay, the boxing class is underway. Right, hang on. Now we can do this. Now we can go to zones. We can click this. We can expand the zone up to there. And now we can go to, if we come out of that, we can go to events and we can start creating a new class. So let's get ourselves a new class. So go to yoga, go to the yoga zone. Pick Edwin, who now is pretty good at teaching yoga and he has a super reputation. So we'll do that, 2 hours of that. And we want it to be 50% class appeal. And that's how we make the best sort of money. We get the most interest, more people in and make a good bit of profit. So if we say, if we charge $22 for this session, we've got so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Yoga mats, 46 out of 18, 46 potential signups. We can make $1,000 almost out of yoga, which is brilliant. So yes, we'll have a bit of that, please. And we'll copy that over to there because that's all we're going to do with that. Also, I do want to do something with the boxing as well. I want a dedicated boxing room. Like we've got a dedicated room just here. Got a dedicated room for the yoga. I'd like a dedicated boxing room. So maybe we start working on that just here. Then we can take out these boxing things out of this cardio room. We can put more things in here like treadmills and bikes and whatever that thing is. The Stairmaster. We can put some pretend stairs in, all that kind of stuff. Move these out of the way. I think that's what we might do. Let's do that. Do you know what? Let's do it now. There's no time like the present. So, right, how big is this room? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So if we wanted to build that, I think I do find it a bit weird that that costs money. It's a very odd sort of thing. It's like I don't want. The wall is already there. I shouldn't have to pay money for a wall that's already there. Like that. Look, it's cost me 450. For a wall that already exists, but never mind. Right, so how many things are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we make a room the same, like that, but do we want to build that up here? Do we want to expand this bit out, put the boxing stuff in here? I do quite like the idea of that. Yeah, go on, let's do that. I think that's what we might do. Let's go and do that, shall we? So, yeah, also, I don't know if we should have the door just there. I don't know if we should have this door. I kind of think people should come through the changing rooms and then go back out through the changing rooms, because otherwise you'd get all horrible and sweaty. And then you could do yoga. I mean, you'd probably don't get sweaty at yoga, but if you're doing boxing, you get all hot and sweaty and then just go back out again without possibly going to have a wash or whatever. Blech. That sounds horribly unpleasant. Right, let's replicate this, shall we? Let's just build this up. This might be quite expensive. Right, hang on. How big does it need to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, right, that's quite convenient. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a wall at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then a wall. So there we go, like that. And then we want to go into build, go to here. We want to destroy that wall and that wall. And then in build, we want to construct a concrete wall going down like that. And one going down like that. And then we need to get some doors. I'm just going to put the door on this side. I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to take that door out as well. I don't like that door being there. I don't like the idea. So we'll put the door just there, like that. Also, we will remove. We'll sell that door. So yay for selling a door. Right. Move time on nice and quick. We're doing some development work up here. Right, here comes the boss lady. She is absolutely on it, doing tip-top work as always. Lots of people are signing up for classes. Right, hang on a minute. This isn't going to be ready for tomorrow, is it? So, in terms of events, copy that, duplicate that into there for now, and we'll just see how that gets on. That boxing class might be a little bit kind of rubbish next time, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And solar panels have been researched. Now, I don't think we build them. I don't think we put solar panels anywhere. I think it just assumes that because we've researched it, they're then just going to be magically installed on the roof and everything shall work fine with solar panels. So hopefully we'll start seeing some reduction in our electricity costs. We might have to have a look possibly at the end of day 49 because we only just researched them at the start of day 48. So I don't know if that's going to take effect or not. I'm not entirely sure. How is the building going? Oh, it's done. Ah, marvellous. Right, okay. So we want to get ourselves a wall. And we're going to put a wall just there to fill that in. So you have to come through the changing rooms and possibly get changed to go and do your yoga. Because I think that's a bit weird otherwise. So I quite like that. And this corridor up here is a little bit pointless. But have I got a plan for that? I don't know if I've got a plan for that. I was going to say I have a plan. I haven't got a plan. It's just a kind of pointless corridor at the minute. But it's fine. Maybe it'll lead to something very, very exciting. I don't know. I mean, we could possibly put the swimming pool up this way. So you could walk up here. And then the swimming pool could be up this way. I don't know. Maybe that's what we need to think about at some point. But right now we need to sort this bit out. So flooring. Lovely, glorious flooring. Right, okay. Floorboards. Let's go for that flooring as well in there. A wooden sort of floor. Let's go for... What about that one? That's different, isn't it? We'll go for those ones in there because why not? There we go. Right, so manager person, come back in. Let's do all of this stuff again. Go and pick up a load of floorboards. Put them down. We're also going to need some lights at some point. And there we go. So the flooring is in. The lighting is in. It is all marvellous. Let's just quickly check our events before we start doing some other stuff with that. So boxing, yeah, it's full for today. So we could do with getting that in as soon as possible. I was going to go and do something else, but no, I think we need that in because otherwise the boxing classes aren't going to be making any monies and that's a bit sad. In terms of yoga, 14, 15, 16, right, copy that over to there. I think that's just what we're going to have to keep doing. We're just going to have to keep doing that. Maybe after day 51, we check and just see what's going on and see whether Edwin is better and see whether we can up our costs a bit. Because if we can make it $23 or $24, that is all extra money coming in, which is lovely. So right now, hang on, was there an event for today? Yeah, so 10 people are booked onto that event. So we'll get the boxing thing done. We'll get the boxing event out of the way. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll have the boxing class in here. So we'll have what we've got here. We'll fill in that room as best we can with those punch bag things. And then I think what we'll do is we'll have another room just here where we can just have a variety of boxing things. We can have those things and some of the, the dummy things, boxing dummies, the hanging punch bags and the little punch bags, speed bags. So we'll have them in there and that frees up this end of the room for proper cardio stuff. Also, research-wise, let's get bodybuilding 3 in because we want to do that as well. There's an awful lot going on. I want to do all of the things right now. All of the things. We got ourselves $200 extra, which is nice from entertainment sales. We're not going to get 85 concurrent customers, and we are not buying anything worth over $1,000 right now anyway. Lots of people signing up for classes, which is very, very encouraging. So that's good news. But there was a heat wave, apparently. It's ended now. Loads of people are signing up for classes. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at these. 27, 26. Brilliant. Okay. Yes, we're running out of money, apparently. I think that's fine. That's a good amount of money. Don't complain about that amount of money, game. That's brilliant. Okay, let's relocate all of these punch bags. Let's relocate all of these things. The only thing is we're going to have to do them one by one. It's a little bit painful, but okay. So let's just work through this. Let's get all these things very slowly moved over. Okay, so we've outlined all these things to be moved, which is fine. That's what all those lines are. Also, I may have gone a little bit kind of crazy and decided to set up the entire room full of these. I thought, do you know what? Whilst we're here, we've got the money. Let's get on with it. So yeah, there's going to be an awful lot of punch bag things in here. There's going to be lots and lots of them. I mean, that looks like some sort of horrible nightmare. Imagine being trapped in a room with all these things swinging about. But there we go. People are coming in to use them. So it's going to take a very long time for all those punch bags to go in, because poor manager has to go all the way down to the front door, all the way over here to pick up a thing from the letterbox. I mean, it's a very small mailbox. I don't know how they fit a massive sort of hanging punch bag thing in there, but they do, and that's fine. So they do that, and she's got to come all the way up here to fit them, and then go all the way back down, and that's only putting the new ones in. She still has to move these old ones. So yeah, they're still there. They're still a sort of a task waiting for her as well. So yeah, she's going to be busy for quite a while. So we're not going to have any boxing classes for a while. We're not going to have boxing classes until at least, day 50, I would have thought. But there we go. So she can just keep doing that. Of course, we still want to do this as well. I still want to get this sorted. This might be a good example, actually, to watch this. So the cook guy does his cooking by standing on top of the oven, which I don't think is the safest thing. Comes round here, and he drops the stuff off here where it says order. So he has to come round this way. And that seems a very long-winded way around of doing things. It's a bit fiddly. So in theory, what somebody suggested was, in the comments, they said, yeah, it's good, you've got the cafe in. Yay, brilliant, good old cafe, that's nice. What you could do is to speed this bit up a little bit. And I don't think it's a problem right now, but if we had loads and loads of people, there's someone sat there. Hello, you've got a burger and fries. To speed it up when it gets busier, what we could do is just have a gap just here and here, and put the kitchen just here. And we don't need loads of stuff. So we could have a couple of stoves and a fridge, say over here. Then you go to the fridge, go to the stove, walk through the gap, just go do-do-do, bop, put the stuff on the order thing just there, and then go back in. Cook, bop, and just do it like that. So it removes all this unnecessary kind of walking around this corner, so we can just go straight across. So I think that's what we might do. However, I suspect that we might need to do this first. Our manager is a little bit preoccupied by hanging all these gazillion punch bag things. So maybe when they're all in and these have all been moved over, maybe we'll start looking at faffing about with the kitchen. But I think we need to get this done first. Hooray! She started moving them over. All the new ones are in, and now it's just the old ones that are being moved over. So that's pretty good news. So then, once all these are done, we need to create a new zone up here. So we need the new boxing area to be up there. Because now this zone here is just going to be empty, isn't it? So we'll delete that old zone. We'll put the new zone in momentarily. So we'll get these done. I do love the way that people come into the gym at 4 a.m. and go on a treadmill or whatever. I can't think of much worse. That to me that's just an awful situation. That's all sorts of horrible. Right, here we go. So, in. Okay, pause time. Zones. Delete this. This can just clear off. Goodbye. Create a new zone. In there. Yay. Can we rename it? Okay, so this is going to be punchy zone. This can be the punchy zone. Accept that. Use as a classroom. And it's going to be a classroom because I just told it to be a classroom. So there we go. So it can be a classroom whenever. So now that's all set up, which is good. However, it's gone back to being called classroom. No, punchy zone with an exclamation mark. Thank you very much. Punchy zone it is. I want it to be called punchy zone. And let's pause it. And then now we can go to here. So this is today. So let's see if we can do this for today. So boxing, Trish, in the punchy zone for 2 hours. Okay, so the appeal, there's so much. So we can make 910. So let's up that to, do you know what, that'll do. Like that. So the class appeal is 51.23%. It's 22 monies. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I think we go for that. 46 out of 46 in Edwin's class for today. We're going to make so much money out of that. So we'll duplicate that over to there for now. And do you know what? We'll duplicate that over to there for now. That'll do. I'm sure they will fill up. And now I've got a bit of a gap over here. So we could do with putting in our little boxing room, our extra boxing area over here. I need to think about this. Are we going to put anything this way? I don't think we're going to put anything more over here. So I was thinking maybe do we need to leave a little corridor gap going on along here just in case we're going to build over here. But I don't think we are. The big thing that we're going to probably put in is their swimming pool. But I think that might go up here. That might go up there. It'll have its own set of changing rooms because it seems a bit weird to have the changing rooms for the gym and yoga and boxing and everything. So that can have its own ones where they can get wet, basically. They can get covered in water and stuff. So yeah, I think the swimming pool will be up here. That's the plan. I'd quite like 2 pools as well. I'd like 2 pools just because you could have a little sort of pretend it's a baby pool and then a big main pool. But there we go. That's a long way off. I think that is a long way off. How's our thing doing there? Bodybuilding 3. That's nearly done as well. That's pretty good. We'll do that next, actually. Do you know what? We'll work on that next because I've been threatening that for some time. So let's just build that out to say there. That'll do. We'll just expand that out maybe a little bit less. So, I mean, I don't know how big these things are. Let's put it there. Let's go like that. And then we need to go to build and go to here and go to destroy walls. So we'll just destroy that wall. Oh, how big does this thing need to be? Joe, we'll destroy those walls. So we'll give this an extra bit of space. We can put another few of these, whatever they are, pull-up bars in. We can put some more of those in. Put some more of the standard equipment in. And we've done bodybuilding 3. Okay, marvellous. Good news. That's good. So we'll do that. And then we'll get ourselves... We'll go to buildy a wall. So let's put it down like that. There we go. So like that. And this can be the members only fancy pants la-di-da area. All the people just piling into the yoga class. Just find a yoga mat. The last person in's they're going, oh no, I've ended up on the rubbish yoga mat. Oh my goodness me, there's so many people. There's a gap. Oh no, there's not a gap. There we go. I've lost where the teacher is. There he is. Go on, Edwin. You show him how to yoga. You yoga as hard as you can possibly do yogaing, you lot. The boxing class, not so popular, but it's not had enough time for people to sign up for it. So today's one, not really popular at all. 4 people. But, for example, tomorrow's one, 6 people already signed up. 4 for the day after. 8 for day 53. So day 53 looking very, very good for boxing. So yeah, that will fill up as well, I'm fairly sure. This is very slowly being put together, and we've gone for a change of floor colour to imply that this is a special area for special people. So yes, we've gone for red. So you can see the obvious transition there of, yes, you can use this room, that's absolutely fine. But this bit here, now you're on red ground, that's for the premium super member customer type folks. So they would kind of be happy with a light bulb, but that might be quite useful. So let's just sort of wire that in a bit. Can we go outside? I suppose we can put the wiring outside. I just don't like that, because if they break... Although, do our wires break anymore? Hang on, do our wires explode anymore? Where was that thing we had? Surge protection. Upgrade your electricity grid, protecting your cables and powered equipment from damage. Well, that would imply to me that the cables are never going to break. So that should be fine. So I don't need all these redundancies in now. That's actually quite good. So there we go. So we'll chuck all that stuff in. So there we go. And a light. If you can put the light in, manager lady, that would be marvellous. In it goes. Okay, good. Now we want to go to zones. We want to create a new zone in there. And we want to say it is for not casuals. So basic members and premium members can go into there. That's fine. I just want people to become members. Male, female, yes, that's all good. And it's a gym, which is good. But it's not to casual people. So the people who are here just for the day can't go in. La-di-da. Okay, and we're going to rename it. Well, do you know what? That works. The La-di-da Gym bit. Oh, I can't have bit. The La-di-da Gym. There we go. This is the La-di-da Gym. And what we want to do is we want to put some of the fancy gym stuff in there if we can. If I can work out what it was. Oh my goodness me. It's this gigantic stuff here. How much is it? 500, 1,000, 700. Hang on. We might get a challenge that says buy something over 1,000. Let's see what happens at the end of the day. In fact, hang on. Let's also look at our electricity cost. $26 for an entire day. Oh, that's very, very good. That is brilliant. Also, repair cost 381. Do we want to go and research that rust paint stuff? Do we want to go and do that? Money's running out. Yes, I know. Yeah, do we want to do that? So, research project, buy something worth over 500. Okay, so we could, in theory, complete all 3 of those today. We could do all 3 of those. Let's get rust protection. Yes, please. That's going to be very handy. Nice. In here, we want to move that. I'm going to relocate that into the corner and relocate that to just there. And we want to relocate that eventually, but I bet we can't move it now. Yeah, we can. We can put it into where that thing is going to live. So manager, come and do that. Okay, that's moved over. It's been given a bit of power. So now I think we've got £3,000 left. Let's put one of those expensive things in here. So we want it to be over 500. So we can't afford many of these right now. So what did we get? So the large dumbbell rack is 1,000. Squat rack is 700. Cable crossover is 1,000. A chest fly ease is 500. Is that over 500? Does that count? Okay, let's put a chest fly ease in. I don't really know what these do. Let's just put it in the corner. I mean, does it go well in the corner? Let's just pop it down there. There we go. And we've completed a bonus. There we go. So we got 100 back off that, which is fine. Also, we want to make sure that this room does have in one of those. Let's put it on this wall, actually. Let's put one just there. And then a bin can go just there. We want them to have a little drinks thing just in case. Because this looks like hard work. It looks hard work. You want a pay rise, an hourly raise of 36. I don't know if we've ever seen this before. Yeah, why not? Yes, it's the cook. Yes, you're doing a good job. Go and do some more cooking for a little bit more money. Good job, sir. And I think we've got our first person who's come into the members-only gym bit, the La-di-da gym. Says it was you, Anne Cohen. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, you weren't on whatever that thing's called for long, the chest flies for very long. But there you go. I'm going to use 2 times today. Somebody else must have come in when I wasn't looking. Oh, okay. Sorry, whatever your name was. I'm not actually that bothered. What are you called? You're not called Aquador. Oh, no, you're on the toilet. Oh, my goodness me. Anne. Sorry about that, Anne. But no, you weren't the first. I don't know who the first was then. I don't know who the first was. But whatever the case, at least it's being used. Now, I don't know if that's going to encourage other people to become members or what. I do not know. How near are we to completing a research project? We are nowhere near completing a research project. Nowhere near at all. But we might get that one. So that might be quite good. Okay, let's just get through to the end of the day because we don't have that much money at the moment. So it'd be nice, get through to the end of the day, get obviously the great big cash boost from both the yoga and the boxing. And then let's see where we are at the start of day 52. Uh-oh, something nefarious is afoot. Okay, something bad is happening. A man with no shirt, bald and sunglasses. I mean, I'm looking over here, sir. I'm looking over here. So illegal performance-enhancing drugs. A man, no shirt, bald, sunglasses. Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking it's you, Alvaro Berry. It's got to be you. Are you wearing any clothes at all? That's all a bit suspicious, my good sir. Are you wearing anything? Oh, no, I think he has. I think he's got shorts on. Right. I mean, I'm pretty confident it's that person because I can't see anybody else that's topless, bald, a man with glasses on. Let's have a quick look round. He's bald, but he's not got glasses on, and he's wearing a top. So, yeah, it's you, isn't it? It's you. You're banned, Alvaro. Cheerio. Don't come back. Also, you have no fingers, you smell, and you're a gamer. So, yeah, I don't really care about those things. But the fact you're selling dodgy drugs on my premises is not good. So I will get my reputation boosted as an honest business. Yay! Okay, well, that's quite good then. And he was quite easy to spot, to be fair. he was quite a sort of standout character. So, yeah, that was made a little bit easier for us. So at the end of day 51, and just take a look at how much money we get from events. That's just very, very stupid. We make more money from a yoga class and a boxing class than we do from all the other people coming in combined. So all the casuals combined with the basic members and the premium members, it does not even come close, I don't think. Or maybe it comes a bit close. But yeah, it's still, we get more from events. That's just ridiculous, which does make me think maybe we should do some more events. Now, I did have a quick look. There's only 2 more types at the moment. One is swimming. Obviously can't do that because there's no pool. Another one is aerobics. Now, I don't know what you need for an aerobics class. I'm not entirely sure what this game deems as a thing you need. Do you just need an empty room? Maybe just a big empty space? Or do you need a specific kind of item to do aerobics? I don't know. But we might look at that next time. But that does mean that we made income that day of $4,055. And given that we spent $2,000 on purchases, on building stuff and putting in the new equipment, that's very good that we've come out of this day $1,000 up, even though we've built loads of stuff. So yeah, that's very, very good. So I'm quite happy with that. That's looking very, very good indeed. Quick look at the members. So 62 basics, 38 premiums. I don't know if that's made any difference with that being a member zone or not. But to be fair, there is only one thing in there. There's only one bit of kit. So maybe maybe we should spend some of this money on upgrading this a little bit. Maybe we should put some more things in here. Now we've got 5 grand. We could just do that, put that in, and then run it to the end of this day. Because we might as well. Do you know what? Let's just move it forward to that day. There we go. What are our goals? Something over 500. 180 total customers. I don't think we quite get that many. And 85 concurrent customers. I don't think we get those two. So we'll miss out on those. But we can buy something worth over $500. So let's go down into here. Right, the massive, big, large dumbbell rack. That can go in. Let's just put that in. There we go. So we get that money already. So that was 100 off, which is quite nice. So we've got that. A squat rack and a cable crossover. Oh, they're quite big. Oh, okay. Those things are proper beefy. Where can we put that then? Can they rotate? No. Is that thing slightly smaller? Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's put the big thing in. I mean, I guess we don't want them next to each other. Let's put that as you go in through the door. So that can go there, and maybe the people in here can look in. They can look into the members-only fancy area and go, ooh, look, I want one of those. So we'll have that, and then the squat racks can go... I don't really know where we can put these. I want to put another one of those big barbell, dumbbell rack things, whatever they are, up here. So we'll have 2 of those. So maybe we could put those... that's going to be repeated there. That's going to go across there. Why don't we just put one... I don't know, there for now. That'll do. We'll just pop one of those things in and we'll see if that makes any difference. And yes, we are a little bit low on money. I get that. So yeah, there you go. In it goes. How's our research thing doing? Have we got that yet? No. We're just over halfway for the rust protection, which would be quite useful for these things coming in. What's that? Manager's gained a level. Oh, marvellous. Okay, right, hang on. We'll grab manager. Come here. What do we want to give you? Well, let's give you a point of energy to bring that up to 10. So it's at least 10. So all of our things are at least 10. How about a point of strength for reducing repair costs and a point of charisma for reducing wages? There we go. That'll do. So, right, move time on nice and quick. We're open again. And look, we've got a fancy new load of members kit, everybody. Take a look at this. I, in hindsight, possibly should have put that up there and that down one. Can we do that? Can we move that? Can we put that? Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's put that there. And then we'll relocate that to there. And then we can have the whatever they are. What are they? Dumbbells? Yeah, dumbbells there. Then we can have the other one of those things. Cable crossover just here. We can have lots of chest flays across the bottom. And then lots of squat racks across there. So there we go. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. So it's not quite so squished. And rust protection has been researched. Right, what does that do again? Remind me. Durability cost down by 50%. So all of our repairs, I think that's what that means. Anyway, all of our repairs will be half price. And we spend a heck of a lot of money on repairing things. Let's go to the right button. So repair costs, $218.55. That could come down. That could save us $100 a day. That's going to be very, very good. And we've just about made a profit today. Even though we spent loads and loads of money, several $1,000s, on all those equipment things in here that I don't know if they've been particularly well used or not. I don't know. There are a few people. I saw someone using this because the bar moves up and down. But yeah, I don't know if they've been that well used. But at least they're in. They're in. It's fine. It's good. A bit low on money. But even though we put them in, we did make some money, which is very, very encouraging. I like that. So we need to look at what we're going to do next. So research-wise, right, pause time for a second. What do we want to do now? We could do event hosting to host or in events like work or birthday parties for customers. I kind of feel like I want to get these two things just out of the way. They're at the end there. They just sort of sit in there, just being in the way. So we can just go, right, there we go. They're complete. That completes the kind of the bottom half of the sort of research tree, if you like. So I think we get rid of these. Let's get computers. Gives all your receptions brand new computers, which greatly reduce customer wait time. Oh, the future is here. So yeah, we'll get that. Let's put computers in. We'll just slowly work through these. And of course, nothing much going on right now. So the manager can sit and spend some time on that. And it goes quicker if the manager is actually doing the work. So, yeah, it's going up. Again, it'll take a little while for us to get there. We're not quite at 100, and it's coming up to 5 in the morning. So, yeah, that's going to take a long old while, and that's slowed down. So I guess the manager is not there. Yeah, so it really does slow down when the manager's not doing it. It's all right when the manager's working on it, and then it just absolutely goes, oh, it crawls when the manager's not there. Okay, that's fine. So there you go. We'll leave that then, I think. Do you know what? Let's just get that done. let's just get computers done. We'll just run it through. Day 53 can just pass by. It can just be a lovely quiet day where all we do is run about, make a bit of money hopefully, and get computers researched. Uh-oh, another troublemaker is here. So somebody else selling dodgy drugs. Hang on a minute. Is it the same man? Didn't we ban this person before? A man with no shirt, bald and sunglasses. Okay, right. Well, there can't be too many of those around. You? Oh, no, it's you. It's you just there, isn't it? It's you. Wendell Schroeder. Yeah, you can't swim and your stats are a bit naff as well. Yeah, let's just make sure there's no other bold sunglasses wearing topless men around the place. It doesn't look like it. Not up there. Not down here. Yeah, okay, right. It's you then, Mr. Wendell. Right, ban you. Clear off. Get out of my rec centre. Don't ever come back. Hopefully that was the right person. Yay, we caught a drug dealer. Marvellous. Right, away with you. Surely they get the hint that we catch them every single time. I don't know who's tipping us off. That's quite interesting. Who's actually ringing that in? I've got no idea, but they're very good. They're very good at providing the right descriptions. Let's just have a quick check of events. Oh, yeah, look at today's ones. 30 out of 46, 42 out of 46 for the punchy zone. Oh, that's pretty good. And I think the yoga lot should be coming in now. Yep, so in come the yoga class. That's quite a lot of them. A few gaps, a few little gaps in that, which is a bit of a shame because that's money. That's what, 100 and something quid, dollars down. But that's fine. And then this one looked pretty full. That looked pretty full. 44 out of 46. It's a lot of punching going on in there. But that's going to make us a nice bit of money as well. That's very good. Oh, I didn't see how much the yoga one made. Let's make sure we look at how much this one makes us. I don't know when they finish. Is it now? Is it 8? $968. Right, yeah. Classes are the way forward. Classes are the future. And also, we're creeping up. We're creeping up to almost... Oh, we've got $7,500. We could get... If we leave it go for another day, we could end up on 10 grand. Okay, day 54 has begun, and we've got ourselves $8,267, which is the most we've had, well, according to that graph, certainly in the last 10 days. That's more money than we've had at the start of any of the last 10 days. That is a lot of money. And that is very good because that means we can actually get on with doing some building work. And that's been slowly building up. We've not really done much over the last couple of days. We've done some research stuff, but that's about it. But yeah, there's quite a lot to do. I do want to move the kitchen. So we're going to move the kitchen down here. It's not too bad as it is now. It's not really causing any issues, but I kind of want it down here now. It makes a little bit more sense to have it filling in this gap. I'd like to get some more cardio stuff in here. I'd like to get a boxing room done so we can move these dummies and those, whatever they are, little punch bags, speed bags, so we can move them over and then free up a little bit of room in here. We can put more kit into here. I want to put more stuff in here as well because yes, we have got one each of the new things. I'd like to have a couple more. I'd like to get sort of at least one more of those in of each of these items. So that'd be good. I want to put some more stuff in here as well, flesh that out. And then, yeah, we need to do some more research. We want to get the swimming pool in. We can get a running track. But it's quite good the money is coming in. And really, I mean, we're getting it from the classes. And I think what we'll do next time, we will have a look at what we need to do for an aerobics class. Because we can go for an aerobics class. Don't know what kit we need. We will look into that next time as well. It might be that we just need a room. Just an empty room, possibly. So we could just build a room like this and just have a completely empty square room, possibly above these, and then just go from there. Because that could, if that's all it needs, which would be great. Because you don't need much in aerobics. That's jumping up and down. So somebody stands there and you look at them and you follow their moves and they do star jumps and tuck jumps and stuff. So I don't think you need kit necessarily. You just probably need space. So we'll have a look at that as well next time, because that could also be a very lucrative thing. If we can get that working like these, that could be another, just about $1,000 a day as well, if it's a full class. So with that and that running, we could make ourselves $3,000 a day just from doing classes, which would be brilliant. So yeah, we'll take a look at that next time. And there's probably lots of other bits and bobs that we need to get on with as well. But I think they're the main they're the big things I want to look at. But yeah, we'll do that next time. We shall finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rec Center Tycoon. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Roballs with your kind of crazy eyes, you have tea leaves something for one of my shops.